What is up, YouTube? How's it going? Hi. So, out of like how I like normally do things, which is kind of like do early kind of videos. I figured Sunday evening, the mood's kind of right. I figured I would kind of drop a video, and the reason I kind of want to drop a video is I kind of want to address like the amount of I guess I can't say like the amount of, right, because there's not like a lot of criticism going on, but there's people that are saying certain things that are generally don't normally bother me, but they're actually starting to kind of piss me off a little bit, and so I figured I want to kind of address this here. So first and foremost, you know, there's a couple of comments that kind of were made about results, right? And then like whether or not like I'm legitimate in what it is that I'm doing. And again, with the whole Satanism thing. Okay, so first and foremost, I am a philosophical Satanist. That is what I am. Okay, I look at the Satanic Bible as a book of philosophy. So I might as well just say this like right out in the open, like right from the beginning of the video here, because it seems to be that like people just don't seem to be kind of like getting that point of things. Yeah, they don't seem to be getting the point that I am a philosophical Satanist. That is what I do, okay? Satanism for me is a philosophy. The 9 satanic statements hold a lot of weight with me. I think, philosophically speaking, in a way to kind of like, live your life, it makes a lot of sense. My opinion. But I worship, I guess you could say worship, or I devote my devotion, at least the deity that I'm working with currently, is Baphomet. And Baphomet is not Satan. The sigil of Baphomet was made in 1966, right around there, by Anton LaVey. And that was in direct response because the church uses Baphomet as the symbol of the devil. Baphomet is not the devil. One thing that a lot of you people out there seem to not be understanding about left-hand path, right? Left-hand path of itself is not a religion. Left-hand path is a way to follow a faith or follow a spirituality. That is what left-hand path is. Satanism is left-hand path. Luciferianism is left-hand path, right? If you want to go jump into, what people would consider or popularly call dark magic, that is left-hand path. But essentially, the left-hand path, you can be of any faith and follow the left-hand path. Be on the left-hand path. And the left-hand path, as I present it, as I believe it, and as I go forth with it, is balance. It's not being negative or evil all of the time or even some of the time. It is merely an understanding that light and darkness exist simultaneously, and you cannot escape that. You cannot escape either or. Okay? The night is not evil or inherently evil because of the fact that it's dark, because you can't see. That's a you problem, right? Get some fucking night vision or something, or turn a light on. But this idea that people kind of keep tumbling into with the left-hand path, and me particularly, about being a Satanist or being evil, it's bullshit. Like, the whole concept that you have on good and evil is fucking bullshit. Good and evil is an intention. right? And I've given you this example before, and it seems to be blowing over people's fucking heads, okay? We can inherently agree, all of us, that killing somebody is wrong, right? Taking another human life is wrong. But we also can understand, especially, again, if you're in the United States, especially in a state like Texas or Florida, that if somebody breaks into your home, you're unaware of their intentions, taking their life legally and morally would be looked at as protecting yourself and protecting your family. It's a far cry from evil. The action is there. The action is the same. But the intention was different. Good and evil is on a basis of intention. Do you intend to cause harm simply to cause harm? Do you intend to cause harm in the hopes of stopping a larger harm from happening? This is kind of where that idea and that concept come in, yeah? So for all of you out there talking about results, I don't have to show you my results. If I'm doing what it is that I'm doing, I am doing it because I am getting results for me, not for you. What I do is for me, not for you. Now, the only time that I jump and I criticize anyone or anything is when what they believe or what they say affects me and attacks people like me, attacks people that do follow the left-hand path, attacks people that simply look different, that enjoy an alternative lifestyle, that aren't even necessarily, religious about it. That shit's not okay. I don't attack what you believe, so long as what you believe doesn't directly put me or what I believe and people that believe what I believe in, follow, in potential danger. There's nothing that I say on this channel that puts anyone in potential harm in any way, shape, or form. Nothing. And if you're going to come at me, you better come at me all the way. Because these little kiddie fucking games that everyone out there is fucking playing, watch it. It's enough. You want to have a conversation? Let's have a conversation. If you're going to attack me, I don't turn the other cheek. I don't bow down. And I don't look for your approval. I don't require your approval. What I've experienced and what I have seen speaks for itself. And it is within that I feel equipped to be making these videos, to be uploading this information, to be putting these things out there for others to consume and for others to see, and calling out pieces of shit like LFM, like John Ramirez. Why do I call these people out? You guys know why I call these people out. It's no fucking mystery as to why I call these people out. All witches are evil. Satanists cannot appreciate the human condition. Shit like that perpetuates hate. They need a fucking scapegoat, and the invisible devil no longer works. So what do they go to? They come to us. Ladies and gentlemen, we are their devil. We are the embodiment of their Satan. We are the scapegoats. And it is because of that. Somebody needs to step up and say something. I figured, well, instead of waiting, I might as well do it myself. It's not a popularity contest. I'm not trying to be the best occultist out there. There are wonderful fucking people out there that do great things in the occult. But somebody needs to call these pieces of shit out. Yes, just wore the mantle well. And I will continue to do it. But understand that good and evil is intention. It is not literal. Not black and white, good and evil. There are gray areas that these people are not looking at. And they're using the buzzwords and the hot button issues and things like that to kind of swirl panic around it. And the thing is funny how full of shit the people in their comments are as well. You sit there and you read some of the stories and you're just like, I've been doing this for over 20 years. Let that sink in. Not 10, not 5, not 15. Over 20 years. I'm not new in this. So, I'm going to continue to do what it is that I do. And if one of you out there wants to have a coherent fucking conversation instead of garble in my comments section that makes no fucking sense whatsoever, that you type like you're just smoked a half a pipe of crack. You want to have a civil conversation with actual words, then let's have that conversation. But in your attempts to try to sound mystical and mystifying, you have only succeeded in sounding like a fucking moron. That's what you sound like. Asking me in a comment, did you think that the spirits would let you get away? Away with what? Away with what? Telling the truth? Taking away your mystical mental powers? It's not fucking Hollywood, people. I hate to break it to you. I hate to be the burden of bad news. I know that I could fall into that trap and create some off-the-cuff bullshit to get everybody to kind of fall in because everybody wants to believe in something. I just want to give you the fucking truth. That's all I want to do. Does magic exist? Of course it does. Can you manipulate the world around you, the universe around you? Can you manipulate the energies around you to live a better life? Yes, you can. But are you going to start waving your hands in the air and changing your hair color and your eye color? Are you going to be able to do light as a feather to the board and fucking make somebody float? No, you're fucking not. It's a goddamn movie. Understand reality. Live in reality. Exist in balance of that reality. Your faith, whatever it may be, needs to bring you to balance. That's what it needs to do. Nothing more, nothing less. Whoever your deity is, whoever your God is, It needs to bring you to a place of balance. And stop using me and people like me to be your fucking scapegoats or your panic points to bring your people together because you don't have enough fucking leadership skills to do it your goddamn self. We're not a target for your people to rally behind. I will be doing my YouTube live tomorrow. So I do hope to see as many of you there as possible to have an open and wonderful conversation with me over a cup of coffee. Thank you. You guys.